Hello, everyone. This is Rudy again, here for another edition of the Monster Diaries. I don't know. That sounded like it went together. Another edition of whatever. Just here under quarantine. Unfortunately, day number who knows what. 2 months. It's been 2 months, so maybe like 60. Um, Here to talk about. Let me turn the light on. Is that better? Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, here to talk about just everyday things. Unfortunately, I'm not on my phone, but I like this type of quality better for people to see me and all my glory. Yeah. I'm not bored. I'm just trying to make a video, trying to like express my current dilemmas, my current questions about the universe and everything that exists within and out of it, within and without. That's interesting. Okay. I'm just uploading videos this whole day. I have to do some chores right now, but I postponed them for the time being because I'm just not that up to it right now, and I feel like I've been locked inside for too long, and I've just been focusing too much on cleaning stuff, and nothing's getting done. Like my grandma says, you clean, and you feel like you've done nothing throughout the whole day. So that's how I feel right now because reasons. So anyway, I don't know if I should take this off or I should keep it on. Probably off. It's easier on the eyes. It's always easier on the eyes. But in any case, how are you doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. If you are watching this video and you were transferred here from my Facebook page, welcome. I would like to cordially welcome you and invite you to my crazy page, YouTube page, and hopefully you find whatever I say to be of use or to be of value, to be of some sort of use to you. But we're all different, so that's alright, oh mama. That's alright, oh mama. Does anyone know what that song is? I don't know. I know a lot of people like my age that they don't know a lot of old songs. I have been an old soul for as long as I can remember, and I've always sought after the oldest songs ever because I've always cherished having them. I've always cherished the past for some reason. Maybe that's why I'm so like adamant about my religion. Maybe that's why I'm so adamant about like traditional values and family and blah blah blah. But who knows for sure? But I was gonna say that. Yeah. Does anyone actually know what that song is? Oh, that's alright, mama. If you do, answer in the comments or answer in your mind, whatever is easier. I think it's a song by. Okay, I think I know. I think I remember, but a lot of people my age, unfortunately, don't know the songs, and they would prefer to go on like TikTok or whatever. Not to talk bad about TikTok, because my cousin and I, we make videos sometimes on TikTok. They're pretty cool. They're pretty rad, and we haven't made videos recently, but I do have TikTok, which is a social app, which I know it goes against like everything that I stand for currently, because social apps are like the devil, and they keep you from being productive and fulfilling your purpose in life, and a bunch of other things, and a bunch of other, you know, excuses basically. But anyway, I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys are listening in and are curious about what I have to say. So I don't have a specific topic at hand, but I do have very, very loud neighbors. No, now they're cool. But I was gonna say in my last video in my last two videos I talked about like exercise routines. No, in my last one, two, yeah. One was live. One went live, and I was talking about like excessively talking about like my my past and my what's it called? Wow, computer just turned off on me. Why would it do that? How rude. No. I was talking about my past, and I was talking about like my exercise routines, and as far as I know, I didn't really have to talk about diet, but I mean now diet is everything apparently. But diet is like 20 or 30% of like how much you weigh. So I don't think it's like 65 or 75% of what people say. But maybe I just see things differently. But in any case, I was talking about. This is one of the things about me is that I backtrack a lot on like ideas and thoughts and stuff like that, and I can never remember my place in life. I can never remember my place in whatever I was talking about. I always lose my train of thought. But I was talking about just my past two videos. I don't know what I'm going to talk about this time, but hopefully it's something exciting. Hopefully it's something that gives me a lot of views. And in case you guys haven't, excuse me, in case you guys haven't done so, subscribe, like, comment, get the notification bell, like click on it, and leave cool things, you know, in terms of the comments, in terms of like, I mean, if you do dislike a video, you always want to know, like, comment why. I mean, I don't know why in some other videos I only have like 10 views and already people are like, no, 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 that's wrong, that's wrong. You certainly it is, I think, the atheist crowd that like, hold on, I have a notification. No, related. Certainly it's like the non-believer crowd that I'm actually part of I got into a group. I don't know if I should disclose the name because it might like give a lot of information about myself and about like the people in the group. But it's basically a philosophy, non-religious philosophy where you do like imitate religious things, and that has been my personal. I've wanted to do that type of thing for the longest time, even as an atheist. Well, especially as an atheist. But I mean, there is so much lacking even in current Christian faith. Like I could go on and on about this, but I'm just gonna say that Christian music in particular, and Christian buildings and Christian etc. Like I know that they historically have meaning behind why they're so boring and dull, but I don't think in the modern century, in the modern era, that they attract that many people, being that they're evangelical. I mean, they're evangelical because they don't have as many followers as Catholics do. Catholics are like the big giants in here, in this whole situation, but wouldn't you want to attract more people by being like more artsy and being like the fun ones and being like, but that's not the case. So I totally get the whole divide, the split between liberal and conservative Christians, and the whole like middle of the line ones, the moderate ones, like the ones on the fence. I guess that's not like a good example, but like a good term for example, for an example. But anyway, what else should I talk about? So I have my chores cut out for me. I unfortunately still haven't taken a shower. It's 5:51. I really want to take a shower. I feel really oily. And what else? Oh, I just really am excited for the upcoming days. Every day with coronavirus. Like I think we already hit the peak. If not, like we're gonna hit it soon. And after that, we're all gonna feel like the huge, deep breath of not exhaustion, but relief. And so I think that we're already past the worst case scenario, and we can only go up from this point on. And so, I mean, a lot of people have died, unfortunately, but my opinion on that is that death is inevitable. Death is inevitable, and I'm gonna sound like Thanos. I'm gonna sound like Madonna, and I'm gonna sound like all these artists, all these celebrities that are just like super calloused, super distanced from like society, and that they can like opine on the most drab things. But I think that COVID is just a part of life. Even though there's theories that say that um, it was done in the lab, I think the right wingers are the ones that are invested in that theory, and I can't believe it's 2020 and we're talking about theories for something that happened this year. That is crazy to me. That is beyond ridiculous. But um, I think that it's an unnatural part of like our biological food chain or whatever, and our whole like organism as a whole, our collective organisms as a whole, like as a collective species, and I just think that as unnatural as it is, it's still part of like it's like kind of like selective breeding with dogs. Like if you put something like in to cultivate it, again, I get cut off. Anyway, if you put something in to cultivate and it's artificial, it's still gonna grow, like it's still gonna sprout up. But even if done by man's hand, I think that despite all that, my original thought was, see, this is what I mean. My original thought was that despite all that, like, this is a lesson. This is like a lesson of artificial stuff. Like I might go into like this whole like nature is beautiful and wonderful and uh, like revere all animals and revere all nature, blah blah blah. But I think despite the fact that it's unnatural and you know it's a devised biological weapon of terror. There's a lot of it that feels still natural about it. I mean, death is a part of life, and we're just focusing so much on how bad it is that we're not seeing like the positive. And this reminds me of like philosophy courses that not philosophy, but like philosophy like ren. How should I say this? Philosophy tenets that I would read about in religion and spirituality studies in my college, and I never thought I would. I mean, it like Indian philosophy, like the Vedas. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm saying that wrong. The Vedas or the Vedic literature. A lot of Indian philosophy is very much to deal with life and death, and so I think there's a lot of like imbalances trying to figure themselves out, trying to like balance themselves out again. But at the end of the day, we're all human and we all suffer, and we all have a voice, and and if we want to shut each other out, then that's just not the way to do things, in my opinion. But anyway, long story short, COVID is a disgrace to humanity. I said all that like supporting like the positives of COVID, but at the end of the day, I'm still very much irritated and angered and irked by something that clearly has. I mean, it's fatal to some people. Like I read this article, it was obviously like right wingy, and it. I mean, I don't even know what to believe anymore out there in the media. What is this? Tony. Okay, that's one of my friends. I was gonna say, I really, really, really want to go to the park and do exercise. The nearest park is that way, and it is down the hill to the right, and it has a basketball court, and I really want to get a basketball. Do I have a basketball? I don't think I do. I'm gonna have to buy one. But I have a soccer ball for the season cycling between the seasons of different sports. I don't know if I want to try swimming yet because I'm still kind of injured. Not kind of. I'm still very much injured from my arms, and it's hard to do physical therapy with all this going on. Any other updates? I think that's about it. My other video is still uploading. 47 an hour and 23 minutes remaining That's like until 7. What is this? Yeah. Sorry to keep you guys waiting, but I can't think of any other topics. Like I've talked about like everything. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Like this isn't a live stream and or anything like that, but again, I can't wait to go and exercise. There's gonna be basketball for this season, or if not soccer, it's gonna be soccer for this season. And I really want to get a haircut. I really need my haircut, and I really want to go running. I want to try running. I mean, I don't know if I can actually run, given like my excuse me, my posture is horrendous. My posture is horrendous, and it's unsuitable for actually running. And what can you do but try? My computer is shutting off. Okay. Anyway, what else is there to do? I want to talk out like everything that I have to do and everything I'm thinking about, and I can't think of anything else. I think I've talked about everything already. But I do want to do more videos. I do want to do. I mean, give a like if you like these types of videos, and give a comment if you want different types of videos, because I don't know what interests you guys. What is something that could garner more views, I guess, more likes, more monetizing, a chance to monetize my videos. I don't know. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being part of my audience and just being there, because that's so important nowadays for so many reasons. But yeah, I canceled my Facebook account. I'm gonna cancel it tomorrow, like for good. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna remove everyone. I mean, that's gonna happen automatically, but I'm gonna remove all the people. I'm gonna remove my messenger. I don't want to get messenger requests or whatever. Ooh, but that I don't know if that, because I'm currently talking with an accountability partner that talks about like things that you have to be held responsible for, such as a pact with God, or quarantine, a quarantine or a quarantine, I think, quarantine type of promise that you keep to yourself. And for me, it's been not, I mean, I don't really have an issue with this. I mean, I guess because I cycle in and out of it, like throughout the years. But for example, something like, I don't know if I could, because like the neighbors can hear me and everything like that. But I'm not gonna say it out loud. But something that was in my past videos that I recorded in my room, that was about like moderate Christianity and its views regarding that subject in particular. I don't have an issue with. I just wanted to. I mean, I guess I do if I had to go on a group and ask people to be accountability partners for me. But at the same time, I don't feel like it has like a big grasp on me, because there's a lot of it that I hate. There's a lot about it that just doesn't make sense to me personally, and I don't like what it represents. I don't like what it stands for, and I guess I'm over it. I'm over it completely. Another news, I don't know. I guess I've said everything for this topic. I'm gonna make another topic coming up next, for the next video. So thank you all for watching, and hope you all have an excellent afternoon. Toodles.